need to have financials, proper financials in place. Unfortunately, too many of our churches don't focus on that because they're not filing financials. And then they go out and meet developers, they go out and meet banks, they go out and meet interested parties and don't have their financial house in order. And you need to have that. You should have that anyway. Even if you weren't doing a real estate project, you should have that anyway. But you certainly
wait. I got to stop you there, Reverend Walls. You said they should have it anyway. What exactly should they have?
Well,
because you have pastors who are trying to do everything, and they don't have those people around them who are financial savvy. So take a step by step. What they should do, who they should have around them, and how they should move forward. I want you to take us slow because many pastors do not know.
Well, I appreciate that, but that would be a session on that alone. Unfortunately, and that's a personal now initiative to talk about not having pastors do everything and try and help pastors understand they can't and how they're setting themselves up. There's a concept called the Superman complex where the pastors are acting like Superman, like they can do it all. And then they complain no one will help them and there's no one there to help them. But they're precluding people to help them because they're keeping it all on themselves. And so that's an error, that's a mistake. You need to expand your capacity to lead. You need to expand your capacity to do. So they need to have, in our denomination, we have a thing called the trustee board and the steward board. In fact, those are required in our denomination. And so you need to make sure that those persons that you're attracting to your church and to your board are folk who can expand your skill set and your mental capacity. And so you should have folk who understand. So, I mean, I can talk about the fact that they should have a financial or activity statement of their revenues and of their expenses and understand the dynamics they're running through that. I can talk about the fact that they should have a balance sheet that lists what they own, their assets, and what they owe, their liabilities and their net equity. But they need to have someone who understands that. When I teach this to our denomination, we talk about the fact that I'm only explaining enough of this so that you can understand how much you don't understand, so that you can go get someone who does understand.
That's good.
So making sure they have the prepared financials but also one of the biggest things that I try to get churches to understand is be clear on what you're trying to accomplish. Be clear on what you're trying to do here. And what I mean by that is oftentimes they don't know what they're trying to accomplish and they get led down the road by someone else who sounds like they know more, who have more experience in real estate. The church needs to get clearer on what it's trying to accomplish, and then be flexible in its form. Be flexible in its form. It's going to look differently for different people. It's going to depend on your circumstances, what your city's involvement is, what's available in terms of funding and support and all of those kinds of things. But be clear on what your non-negotiables are on what you're trying to accomplish.